Hello and welcome to Pardon the Interception, Season 38, Week 13, with your hosts, myself, Lee Wood.
Dave Smith.
Simon, week 14 would.
Let's start off as ever, looking round the Guffle.
12, 13. Yeah, it's week 14. I was right.
Yes, Week 13 results.
We're into week 14.
So the Blaze beat the Wraiths in the previous round, didn't they?
Mm-hmm.
Blazing squad.
Yeah.
They're at it.
So Circle beat the Lightning. And then, I mean, not massively close, but not blowout games.
The Breakers lost it on turnovers pretty much by the looks of it.
Couldn't have happened to a nicer person.
They threw four interceptions, two of which led to touchdowns eventually. So, because they were leading at the half, and their quarterback just decided he liked the opposition's kit more than his, throwing it to them.
Fair. It is usually easier to throw to the opposition than it is to the receivers. So perhaps he just wanted to get his completion percentage up.
Yeah. Interesting. It's a shame the cornerback, the Blaze cornerback, Breton, didn't get the MVP award with his three interceptions, because that probably won them the game more than Spukowski's touchdowns. There you go.
Yeah. Especially with the return yardage on those as well.
Yeah, exactly. I think certainly the closer of the two games. The Circle Lightning game was a bit swingy.
Mm-hmm.
So each quarter, someone decided to play football, except the last quarter. But
where nobody turned up.
Yeah, exactly. Neither team really got going in that game as well. So
yeah.
Interestingly, Taylor got the MVP award with his one reception for 10 yards.
Oh dear.
I love it, right? That's pretty crazy, because I guess the 4 fumbles for Washington lost him the MVP award, but he had 179 rushing yards. So.
If you beat the Dark Lord and the Dark Lord of the Delta.
Oh, I get you logically, but do you bet with the person with 3 GFL rings or 0 GFL rings?
Times are changing, so
they are two perfectly valid arguments to make. You're going, yeah, the guy that's won 3 times, or the guy that hasn't won, or the guy that's beaten the Delta Dark Lord and the GFL Dark Lord. It is.
Oh yeah.
But have you know he beat the GFL Dark Lord twice this season? So
yeah, but the only one that really matters is the one in the playoffs.
Through that, I think Carl's too strong. Unlucky, Chris. Nick's just sitting on the massive fence. I know he's not. There we go.
Oh, he's going with the Blaze. Up the Blazing squad, massive.
The Blaze no losses season. Let's do it.
On to the Atlantic.
Do it.
Do it,
Jeff. Oh, I was expecting the Avalanche Stampede game to be close. I don't think I was expecting over 100 points.
But even when that was in overtime as well.
Oh yeah.
So, the stats always look funny because of Stampede are long passing, so they only have 11 first downs compared to 34, but which just always just looks really ridiculous on that side of things. But
I never thought I'd be happy for Matt Cooper, but I am.
That was a well played game. So.
Yeah, I had a couple of seasons of giving Matt the business. I enjoyed that.
Was this the Yeah, the Avalanche had their chance as well. They received the ball in overtime. They received the ball in overtime, turned it over, so Galloway just launched one down the field and scored a touchdown with one play. So
Nice.
That'll do the trick.
Yep. So
But the Avalanche running game's gone a bit missing as well, which is interesting.
wonder whether they're on that verge of a few players like just aging too far.
Yeah, probably.
Whereas I think Hamilton are pretty much in the perfect spot at the moment.
Mm.
And Simon's beloved Razorbacks.
I told you they were in the bowl.
I like the Razorbacks. Been good all season. I think the bowl will be a good one. Actually, don't really know who.
The bowl is definitely a tough one to call.
No, it's not.
Well, we know where you're going, Razorbacks, right? So
Called it. I called it ages ago. I can't remember which week I called it, but I called it pretty early.
I think week 3 did we do bowl predictions? Week 2, week 3?
Yeah.
I mean, they've been impressive this season. Not had the toughest of schedules though. The Razorbacks. That's what made me wonder about them because their schedule was not that difficult. Just to be different.
Like stampeding through.
But,
I think we should check into the Big Sky League.
Yeah.
What?
Maybe there's some upsets.
Oh, no. Next.
We went to Continental. Seen that before.
Oh, that was a close Badgers-Eagles game. And a close Destruction Trojans game. 2 very close games.
Yeah.
Continental trying to get us interested. Love it.
I mean, we already know who's winning the bowl.
It's Dan Ejario again.
Yeah.
Obviously. When did I call this one as well?
When we anointed them Helmet Super Bowl champion.
Yeah. First
Not
bowl.
yet. They really tried to lose it though. 8 turnovers in that game.
They were trying hard.
No. They were just making sure that it was a good game to watch.
Good game. How are they going to do that against the Badgers? That's the question.
I think definitely the Badgers should bring out Strom.
I think what you should do is look at the Badgers' injuries.
Are they quite impressive?
They got a G on Anguta.
Don't
know how important Anguta is anymore because it is quite.
I mean, that is 100%, isn't it? So
I'm assuming Anguta hasn't really been playing this season. I'm guessing, but I don't really know.
He's not as good as Snow. Snow's been doing a bit more on the rushing front. By the looks of it.
But knowing Anguta's out,
They've been passing the ball a bit more as well. So.
And what is this? Jason, go on.
To be fair, I looked at the statistical handbook and I wasn't as impressed as I thought I'd be from it. So.
Where's the running gone? I don't like this passing nonsense, please.
what?
If the Yorkshire Angels start running the ball, I'm not going to be a very happy man.
Find a new team if that happens.
Exactly. And the Badgers were like the foil to the.
Are they allowed to have a running game if it's only the quarterback that runs?
Oh, that's a good question. No. It's a good question, but no.
I liked how quickly you followed up the good question with the no.
I think it was a valid question.
Yeah.
Get that 40-40-20 QB going.
Ooh.
Seems I'm just going to be controversial every round.
Nick just wants to go for the away team and then not way around.
Yeah.
To the Deltoids.
Start backing the away teams at some point.
Do we have a repeat? Yes, we do. Lesnor.
Yeah.
I mean, the Lone Stars decided to turn up for first half, and they thought that's that done. 31-0 at half time.
Yep.
Katana's had it a little bit tougher. But let's continue.
And if I'm correct, Lee has to change his middle name to Conrad Whittingham.
That's fair. Oh, I don't know on this one.
Lee Jason Conrad Whittingham Elkins.
What
This
do I
one definitely close as well. Don't get me wrong.
Don't bet against the Dark Lord, Lee.
Just want a change of pace. It's the comeback of Aaron. This is his.
Then the Empire. Bam.
Devastating for the High Hunters.
Points.
High Hunters.
Was this overtime or regular time?
Regular
time.
-9 rushing yards. Nearly conceded 700 passing yards. So, although I like if you go to the play-by-play, it's not a slow start. So,
Bam.
yeah, and yeah, they just conceded a touchdown with like 30 seconds left.
Ooh, that's gonna hurt.
I think the High Hunters didn't have their best receiver. Yeah, he's got an E.
Still gave it a good game.
Yeah, it's quite impressive without your best receiver as well.
And then Jeff. Poor Jeff.
Yeah. I had such high hopes for a caretaker bowl winner, but was not to be.
Who did they give the medal to? That's the question.
To be fair, they had,
who gets the medal? Not that you guys know about getting medals, but
excuse me.
What's a medal?
I have 2 non-Pro Bowl medals.
I don't believe you.
I do. I lost the Atlantic Bowl once, and I lost a College Bowl once.
Well, College Bowl doesn't count.
You get a medal for it.
Was it an early season of the Atlantic Bowl?
Of the Atlantic? No, it was when I took the Mariners back over. I took them to the bowl.
I know.
I lost a Super Bowl once.
You lost a Super Bowl once?
No, a Super Bowl.
Oh, a Super Bowl. Yeah, close.
Campbell's.
The interesting thing with the Monarchs game is like they actually they have way more yards than the Storm,
but no points.
Is that all returner?
Must be, surely. It doesn't look that way.
It's not. No, I mean the kick returns.
No. The kick returns. My God.
Yeah, 60 yards on average. Whoop-ah.
Happy days.
Yeah.
You kick off, I'll run it back to where you kicked off from.
Why did you even bother to try and not onside kick every kickoff?
Through that.
Unfortunately, I am not sure I can see past these guys.
Well, they're just before Simon.
Unlucky Mr. Seahawks. Who's the coach? I can't remember. Arno?
Arno, yeah.
Like the Seahawks have had a great season, but
they have. A District 12 just seemed unstoppable
surely,
at the minute.
Prove us wrong. Prove us wrong.
Surely District 12's it's time for them to take the Empire Bowl back.
So, how did week 3 fare? At least I'm consistent.
Yeah. It means that Simon's nearly locked things up. So
is that why Nick was going for other results to me, just to try and
a little bit, but also like I genuinely think those teams are going to win. So,
well, and the other thing is what I haven't told you guys is every bowl game I predict correctly, I get 10 points for.
Savage.
I'll still finish third.
There's two chances of perfect 11-0 records in the league. So
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
That's very interesting. We
Yeah.
had one of those before.
don't think we have. I
Don't think
really
we've had a
remember.
perfect.
No.
And in the GFL as well, Nick. Fuck me.
Too predictable over there.
That's the like unpredictable. That's first. I feel like that league's actually the most unpredictable.
Maybe. I think the bowl
it-
game was like super hard this season. So
Oh yeah, the bowl game is hard.
The early weeks are easier, but I think the later weeks are much harder.
yeah, I've done really badly in the Empire this year. Normally, that's the league I do the best in.
We all can't pick the Empire this year.
You know, as soon
Just
as
why we love
Todd
it, right?
decides to take a dive, suddenly
Yeah.
suddenly we can't predict it anymore.
I haven't been allowed to predict my favorite league as well, which is disappointing.
Well, it's because we'd all get
The
all points in it.
college bowl.
Yeah, love the College Bowl. It's all about the dusty bowl or whatever it's called.
The Dust Bowl.
That's the one. Love the Dust Bowl.
Everybody loves the Dust Bowl.
Has there been College Bowl games?
College Bowls run next week. The first round of the GCS playoffs ran this week.
Do I get to do some predictions for College Bowls?
You want to
College
do
Bowl.
some College Bowl predictions?
Why
I
not?
mean, the Gumbo Bowl and the Loganberry Bowl, the Huckleberry Bowl.
I only care about the Dust Bowl.
So
I don't
this is code.
I don't like non-basic land.
Yeah.
You want to
Well, the
do
best
some
thing about the
bowl
Dust Bowl
games?
this year, right, is that Death Valley are playing in the Dust Bowl,
Oh,
which
nice.
feels really fitting. I have no clue when it comes to.
Quick fire, Lee. Quick fire.
It has to be quick, but I have no clue who any of these teams are.
There's my annotate gun. Right, quick fire. Right, yes. Yes. Yes.
Oh no, I've
It's
lost.
got to be Death Valley. Got to be Death Valley. Yeah, Lone Star. Helsinki.
Do you want to change your Dust Bowl prediction when I tell you that Yukon is Conrad Whittingham's team?
But they're not called Death Valley in the Dust Bowl.
Right, so that's enough time for those, and I'll scroll down to the rest.
This is a separate trophy. So this is our new college trophy.
Or Chasm City, they'll win something. Chasm City.
If you win this, you get a little heart next to your name rather than a star.
Okay.
Gives Lee something that you can possibly win, right? That's a bit of charity here.
Lee has a chance in this because I have absolutely no clue about any of these
Lee
teams.
has the best chance because neither me nor you give a shit about college.
I've never played college, so I have no clue.
I know a little bit.
You know more than both of us combined, Lee.
I will be
Yeah.
very disappointed if Death Valley does not win the Dust Bowl because that is just too on theme.
Right, and then the last one is the GCS Championship game, which is between Paddington and Rebel.
Rebel.
I know nothing about the GCS.
That's too close to the middle. That's supposed to be Paddington. There we go. We'll just put them all over here.
Such a joker.
Yeah. Riddler.
That's what I was going for.
I knew it was that. Don't worry.
Our first foray into looking at college.
Yeah, the real deep dive there. all of our knowledge on the line for that.
Showing it the respect it deserves is what I would say.
Oh dear. Anything from anyone else?
No, good luck in the bowls.
Yeah.
And with that, it's goodbye from me.
Goodbye from me.
Goodbye from Lee.